Who are you?
I'm Jo and I'm the branch manager here at Flourish Education. So originally I came in to take over what Grant was doing, but being the business owner, him managing a business and also running a desk, it was just too much to be able to ensure that the clients were getting the right level of service. So I inherited some clients, but also it was my job to go out and build new relationships and get new clients on board. And I've done that, and I've got clients that still work with me from when I first got them on 8 years ago, and that sort of increases week on week. I think the culture has changed a lot from when I first started to now. I think that's something we've really worked on, and I think as a team it's something we all buy into. In terms of the team, that's grown. We've now got a larger compliance team. We've now got a marketing team. We've branched out into different areas across the Midlands. So there's been rapid growth across the whole of the business. And in terms of the team structure, that's massively changed. We've also worked on the culture and the ethos of the business as well. I think some of the relationships that I've built with the team, I'm really proud of them, and I'm proud of them as individuals. Seeing the likes of Richard come in with no experience in recruitment and take over a really busy desk and hit the ground running. He had the benefit of being a teacher, so he's got an insight into what challenges teachers face and what the profession faces as a whole. But seeing him get his promotions, bring on new relationships and developing them relationships, and also seeing him take on the role as managing Fraser as well. I think he's doing a wonderful job, and I'm really proud of that. For Fraser as well, he originally started on secondary. He then moved into my team and started supporting across the Wolverhampton primary area, and seeing him come up through the ranks and working towards his next promotion again is another highlight. And Libby's really making a name for herself in Birmingham now, and it's great to see her working towards her third promotion within the business. Gwyn, I can't wait for her to come back. She's played a huge part in the development of the Walsall desk. She recruited some really good quality teachers and TAs into the area, which all are working. Some of them we've placed into permanent roles. So we've had some real success stories there. I suppose the first thing is the team that I work with. I'm really lucky to have a wonderful team. Everyone is so hardworking. They're all respectful. We work really well as a team, and seeing them develop is something that I'm really proud of. And I love the relationships that I've built with the clients over the years, and developing them relationships and providing added value services as well. That's a big thing that I've really enjoyed. Some of the long-standing relationships that I've built over the years have involved me dressing up as an elf, helping out at sports days, Christmas fairs. I don't think there's been one day that I could say is the best ever day. I'd say there's a series of highlights in the 8 years that I've been here. The promotions that I've achieved over the years, they've been massive, like personal highlights for me. And also I really appreciate the acknowledgement from Grant. And I think some of the highlights has been some of the personal bests that I've achieved in terms of the amount of schools that I've used us, the amount of days that I've had on the board. Also taking on a team as well, getting that promotion has been a massive achievement. And also a lot of the things that we do as a team, like the team building days, we've been canoeing, we've been to Alton Towers, we've had nights out. I would say there's a lot of highlights, so it's really difficult to say that there's one standout moment for me. I think a tough time was throughout COVID. That was massively stressful for all of the consultants here, as well as for the schools as well. So there was occasions where you had quite a high number of people off with COVID, so you wasn't necessarily able to fill every booking, and it's difficult to tell a school that you've worked with for years that you're not able to help them on that occasion. I found that really tough, because I've never not been able to fill a booking other than when COVID hit, so that was a tough pill to swallow for me. I think when COVID hit, we had to massively improvise, working from home, being more adaptable, looking at the processes and how we overcome some of them processes, moving more stuff on Teams, doing virtual meetings, working from home as well. That was something that we'd never done before. We're all used to working together, hearing the buzz of everyone on the phone. So I think then going from being in that environment to maybe sat at home in a home office was really tough. But I think we adapted, we moved at a really quick pace, and I don't think it majorly impacted the business in a bad way. If anything, I think we turned some negative experiences into a really positive experience. It's bittersweet. It is bittersweet. I think the Warsaw desk for me has been a labour of love for 8 years. I think there's been blood, sweat and tears over the years. Equally, I'm really excited. I was heavily involved in the hiring process, for finding the right consultant who was going to tick all the boxes. So we interviewed a lot of people, and with Kaya's background and experience and knowledge of education recruitment, she was definitely the right fit. And I think she's going to do a wonderful job. It's exciting times, and I'm excited about the next challenge. I'm excited to get stuck into a new challenge. I think it's time for me to take the next step up in my career. I'm really looking forward to building on some of the current relationships that we've got with the schools and the academy groups, and also going out there and getting new schools on board. I think that's going to be a really exciting challenge, and I'm looking forward to it. I've been doing the same thing for the last 8 years. I know the Warsaw desk inside out, so I think to sort of branch out and discover new areas and still deal with recruitment, but in a different way, in a slightly different way. So that is going to be a new challenge, but I'm going to embrace that challenge. And for me, it's just making sure that I'm doing it to the best of my ability. I think there's loads of things to be excited about at the moment. We've got a very clear vision and strategy of where we want to be as a business. We're well on our way to working towards and achieving that. So I think that's going to be really exciting. I think it's going to be exciting for everyone in the business.